Hey, I'm Juan. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to discuss Sensionics. So we've been talking about this company for like the last 10 months. I have over 17 videos on Sensionics, and we finally got some positive news, the news we've been waiting for. The 180 days approval expected within the next few weeks. The CEO himself announced that they're expecting approval within the next few weeks. Everything's coming together. In the UK, they started the app for their monitoring from any phone, so for Android and Apple now. And that was one of the first signs that something else is coming. With the monitoring, you can have your grandma or whatever, you can check her sugar from any phone with using this app. That was the first positive sign. Then the increase in option purchases for the month of January. There was a large spike, large increase in people buying call options for the month of January, expecting FDA approval. And now, if we look at the chart, pre-market, we had a 27% spike with the news that FDA approval is coming within the next few weeks. It was trading at 270, went all the way up to 345, came down, and now it's kind of like consolidating. But if you look, it's trading perfectly right off the 50%. 50%. So there's a trade opportunity. Now, this is pre-market. If you want to day trade this, if this continues to trade within a tunnel, within a channel with support and resistance, I would say put some resistance lines like this. Put your support and resistance. As long as it stays within this, then you can do like a pre-market breakout. When it breaks out of this, you can buy it and see if you can day trade it. If you're long, like I've been long, I'm just holding. I'm going to hold for a while. This is great news that it's finally getting the news. So what exactly is it that was said? So there's been several articles coming out, and one of the things that they are talking about are their marketing campaigns. And that's going to be led by Essentia, a company that Sensionics partnered with that already has a large base of people that they sell their products to. So it's going to be easy for them to market to their own pool of people and also market the new 180-day approval that they're pending to get. Another positive thing is payer engagement regarding reimbursement and coverage transition. These plans are being designed with the goal of minimizing the impact to patient, providers, and sales, take into account the expected use. Getting reimbursed for their 180 days is not going to be an issue for the providers, for the patient. So they're going to be able to get paid easily from their 180-day. The transition, they're already selling this product in Europe, so they know how to market it. They know how popular it is over there. And this was just tweeted. We understand that the FDA is at full capacity managing the backlog of COVID-19, which is what we've been saying for a long time. We've been saying that they're backed up for a few months because of COVID. So Sensionics wasn't the only company that FDA approval was delayed. There's been several companies that FDA approval was delayed, but we're confident regarding approval of the 180-day system will be made in the coming weeks as the FDA continues to clear out the backlog. This is what the rumor was, that within the next few weeks of January, sometime within the end of January, that FDA approval was about to come. Another positive thing is reiterating 2021 financial outlook expectation for full year 2021, revenue guidance range of 12 to 15 million. That's a great improvement because Sensionics was hit hard with COVID. They were on track of growing here in the United States, growing in Europe, their revenue. We look at 2017, they finally made some revenue, 6 million, and they tripled that in 2018 at 18.9 million, increased that 2019, 21 million, on their way up. Big drop in 2020, mainly because of COVID. So the thing with Sensionics, they are COVID prone, as opposed to Dexicom, where they can send the product to your home and you can self-insert it. Sensionics has to be done in a doctor's office. It's a simple procedure. It's 5 minutes. But look at the trend from 2017 up to 2022 recently, how institutional ownership has only been increasing. It's been on an uptrend, And why is that? So you have a combination of institutional ownership on an uptrend, short interest dropping. It was highly shorted because if you look at the history, Sensionics was one of those meme stocks. It hyped up with everything else that was hyping up. So once it spiked up, there was a lot of people that started shorting it because they knew eventually it was going to come down with the AMC, with the GameStop buzz, with all the meme stocks. But this is a legitimate company. They have a legitimate product. They're going into a market that isn't saturated, but it's really dominated. It's dominated by Dexcom with close to 40% of the market share for the CGM. It's dominated by Abbott and Medtronic, who have a large part of the market share. And there's other small companies, but Sensionics is coming with a product that seems to be superior. It's already proven to be more accurate as far as monitoring glucose, which is a big positive thing. One of the things that people complained about Dexcom was getting false readings. So it's going to be more accurate. And don't get me wrong, Dexcom is a beast. It's a great company. They have so much money. So they're going to only improve, especially with the hype of Sensionics. They're going to improve their product and they're going to continue to improve. Abbott is a great company and these companies have been in business for a long time for a reason. Currently, right now, Sensionics is up 15%. This is the news we've been waiting for. It's a hold for me, even if it drops back down to close to 3 or whatever. Still holding it because this 27% movement is on the announcement from the CEO, Tim Goodnow, stating that they're expecting FDA approval within the next few weeks. This is the first step. This is just an announcement, and it's already received so much hype. People are waiting to trade this. And that's why I said I'm going to sell during the announcement and just wait for the pullback after that to jump back in, because I think this company, every quarter that they have higher revenue, it's going to increase the stock price. It's going to increase the stock price. And then when they start talking about their 365 implant that's going to be in your interstitial space for 180 days, imagine when they start talking about their 365. That's going to bring even more hype. And this company is going to be around for a while. So I'm excited. I'm glad that they made this announcement. I'm looking forward to the actual FDA approval. And then I'm looking forward quarter to quarter to see how that translates in sales. That's going to be extremely important to know if this is going to go from a long-term swing trade, which is how I've been treating it, to a long-term investment. If we're seeing increase in revenue, so you have to see two things: an increase in revenue as they start marketing their 180 days here in the United States, and also a way to increase their net profit, because they're spending so much money on R&D, they're spending so much money on marketing, so much money manufacturing their product. They have to find a way to actually be profitable like Dexcom and Abbott and Medtronic. This is a big positive sign. Looking forward for the FDA approval. Please subscribe, comment, and like. See some of my other videos, and see you on the next video.